I got the orb. Hey guys, Hofster here, and as you just saw, I got the new Orb of Aether. It's the orb that drops from the Mountain Temple that just came out yesterday, in place of the Kagaboshi, which now drops from the Jade and Garnet statues. I cover all that in the update video, linked in the card above, so you can check that out. If you're interested, jumping into the orb, it's going to spawn some weird looking particle guy thingy. He's going to be shooting out a slow and a radius of 4.5 tiles, and a paralyze and a 2.5 tile radius. Now these do no damage, there's no stasis, no berserk, no curse. We'll get into that later. MP cost is 90, fame bonus is 4%. There's a 5-second cooldown, and you can only have one on the ground at a time. Alright, so getting all that aside, let's jump into the useful things about the orb and the not so useful things about it. As most of you know, the Mystic Stasis is, which is pretty much paralyzed, except you can't damage them and they can't damage you. A lot of enemies are immune to stasis, such as bosses and stuff like that. The orb is really good at crowd control, in that the paralyzed is a big enough radius and it lasts for a while instead of just disappearing after it activates like a trap. This paralyze can help you control a crowd of monsters like ponies in an ocean trench. It's pretty helpful in that you can still damage them, and you don't have to worry about when they come on stasis, they'll just pop in your face, because most likely you'll clear them already since they can be damaged. Stasis is better in most cases when rushing, but when you actually need to clear things, for example some Lost Halls and Shatters minions, rather have the Paralyze. The slow is also pretty helpful because it's a larger radius, so if you miss your Paralyze, they might get slowed, as well as a lot of things are immune to Paralyze, so they'll be slowed instead, which is still pretty easy to kite most monsters. It's not that good at bosses, but it can help you control the minions of bosses if they are not immune to paralyze. Overall, the orb seems pretty underpowered, but it does have its uses, like I said. Since you're not getting that berserk and that curse, it's pretty bad for soloing dungeons or trying to get your damage out. I'd use it for like clearing large dungeons, or when you know you're going to have both a curse and a berserk already from other characters in the dungeon with you. So for example, large Lost Halls groups. It'll be pretty useful. You kind of want to be careful when you're using it, because if you misplace it, you're going to have to wait a whole 5 seconds before you can paralyze something again. That's going to be it for the item. I'm going to throw on the gameplay of me running around and testing it out. It's actually pretty interesting. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Don't care what you came from, only what you gon' do tonight. This is what we came for. Let's find out what we're made of tonight. The way you rock the dance floor, I can feel your heartbeat on mine. I don't know what I'm in for, but baby, keep it going. I don't mind. We dance like nobody's watching. Dance like nobody's watching. My hands on your body, surroundings getting foggy tonight, but we just getting started. So physical and thoughtless unite, and we just wanna